Welcome to Sunday night NBA action here on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Chris Dunn. He's out there with James Harden. Norman Powell out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 4 spot. And for the Thunder, 2 Jalen Williams out there for him. Jalen with an E at the 3 and Jalen with an I at the 5. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Williams, and it's Holmgren in at the power forward position. Brent, these teams know each other well, and safe to say they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 feet out, and he gets that one.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing them shake loose in the mid-range.
Here's Powell. Pass to Zubac. Three-pointer, Harden. The Thunder pull it in, and only a handful of teams in the history of the NBA have done what these guys are doing right now. 20 wins in a row.
So few teams in the history of the NBA have ever put a streak like this together, so it's really impressive. My prediction, the streak continues.
Pass to Powell. Over Williams. Powell's shot is off. Williams on the wing, defended by Dunn. Ooh, got that one up quick.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Harden, the pass to Powell. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
Here's Harden. Now Zubac. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Dunn's shot is good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's a 3-point game. He takes it in, and he makes it on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start, 4 of 4 so far.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
Well, an excellent passer. Harden taking pride in finding an open teammate.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drains the quick shot. Give him 8 points now.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
It's Powell, high post. Working on Williams. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 6. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder. Pass Pass to Sensabaugh. They set the pick. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And right now, let's take a look at the teams that do the best job protecting the rim. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
So it's the Clippers now. 6-point game. Harden, the pass to Powell. Back to Harden. And there's the lob, and stolen by Williams. And here they come. Here's Holmgren. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And now we go to Ali LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Mark Daigneault.
Who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
And Ali, thank you for that. Clippers trail by 5. Powell with it, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Powell against Williams. Counted. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Powell outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
The Clippers trail. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4. Hartenstein, the 5. Cason Wallace out there with Williams. And it's Abaji in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Smart's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Clippers trail by 4. Smart up top. Williams defending. And he makes it. Smart has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Here's Williams driving to the basket. It's rebounded by Zubats. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 41% in this game. Batum, pass to Zubats. Smart for three. Hartenstein pulls it in. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Thunder. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Here's Williams. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Clippers trail by 5. Zubats with a screen on Williams. Here's Smart. That one no good. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Pass to Williams. Here's Abaji. No made baskets yet. Williams in the post. An easy 2 on the layup.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Smart looking around. Here's post. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Williams against Smart. Wallace outside. Screen by Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. And it's Williams off the drive. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
And so he makes both from the line. Clippers trail by 9.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Oklahoma City on D. Wallace with a double team. Back to Batum. Inside. Here's Smart.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Williams' shot is good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Smart against Williams. Smart outside. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. To win the run. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball. Williams is checked in for Abaji.
Substitution on the court.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams with the screen. Here's Wallace into the lane.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Clippers trail by 14. Dunn outside. Back to Smart. To the right side. Here's Sensabaugh. 10 points for him. And that one drops for him. Sensabaugh's got 12 points.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Hartenstein with a screen on Smart. Williams passes to Wallace. Goes up from the top of the key. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Smart against Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Wallace. Connects from downtown. Wallace has got 7 points for the quarter.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Here's Sensabaugh. 23 points for him last game against Houston.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Williams finds Holmgren. From down in the low post, it goes. Holmgren's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Back to Smart. Pass to Sensabaugh. And he slams it in one-handed.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Williams against Smart. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant. How aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Wallace.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, P.N. their last time out against the Bulls was tremendous. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore? B.A.?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
You know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Harden will put you on some skates if you aren't careful.
Thunder leading by 15. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce, so it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Williams on the wing. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Dunn with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Back to Dunn. Here's Sensabaugh. 3-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Sensabaugh's got 17.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. From 10 feet away. SGA doing his thing in close.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Powell outside. Here's Sensabaugh. 17 points in the game from the arc. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Pass to Holmgren. This one for three. 4-3, Holmgren.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the three right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
Back to Harden. Over Williams. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. The Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons. SGA doesn't rely on the three to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Harden misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Williams has got 22.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A 17-point lead, their biggest.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Harden. Harden missing again.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Rebounded by James Harden. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Can they get it? Good on the jump shot. Harden's got 9 points.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Powell outside. 52 seconds left in the first half. Here's Sensabaugh. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Williams. Powell against Williams. Fires the 3. Hartenstein, great positioning on the putback.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10 rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Clippers trail by 21. Dunn outside. And there's the screen. Pass to post. Here's Sensabaugh. The 3 ball. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hartenstein a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get... And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Clippers.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime Shaq. Maybe two of me.
Now that is a scary sight. Two of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Harden. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. We've got James Harden. He's out there with Chris Dunn. Ivica Zubac's out there with Norman Powell. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 4. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Clippers, Sensabaugh. 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. Thunder leading by 19. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the 3 ball to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Zubac. Zubac, screen to the middle. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, he's got a scorer's mindset, but Norman Powell does play unselfish. You have a better shot, he'll give it up.
Williams from long range. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Harden from outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Check it out, the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games. Number 1, the Thunder.
Incredible accuracy from deep over the past couple games. Great floor spacing, and of course, their shooters have all the confidence in the world. Right now.
So it's the Clippers now. Outside Harden. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. For 3, Powell. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Powell covers. 6 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Powell. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Powell outside. Pass to Dunn. Here's Sensabaugh from outside the arc. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Dunn. Oh, a huge slam. Exclamation point on that break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
It makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And so here are the Clippers. following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Zubac passes to Dunn. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Rebounded by James Harden. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Dunn. Back to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
How about Norman Powell and his vertical prowess there?
Oklahoma City leading by 20. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 25. Here's Dunn, and the shot goes in. Dunn's got 6 points. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Dunn. There's the drive. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Williams punches it home.
Again, it's Jalen Williams. He is in a groove, playing with confidence. Just keep finding him.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Dunn outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Zubac screen. High arcing shot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Outside Harden, the 3 is up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, stolen by Harden. Here's Dunn. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from Holmgren. Sends it home from 3-point land. 10 points for him.
A superb 3-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Harden from outside. Knocks down the long J. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Sensabaugh. 25 points in the game. Harden can't hit. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Fires top of the key. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Now here's Dunn. He's got 6.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to Harden. For 3. On target from range. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
A smart play with the ball there, Harden, just making the right decision.
Outside, Williams. Zubac against Williams. Back to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Dunn. Outside Harden. Pass to Zubats. Sensible. And that's good from 17 feet. Sensible's got 27.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Gilgeous Alexander from outside. Drops in the three.
Well, he just nailed his second three of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were defense right now.
Pass to Sensible. Zubats with it. Now Harden. With some arc. Some solid defense from Williams.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And it's Powell with the ball for the Clippers. And no matter how many minutes he gets, Norm Powell is always ready to shoot, Brent.
Oh, man, B8. Norman Powell has consistently been in that be-ready club off the bench. And he can come in and score a bunch of points for his team and spark the offense. But this guy has been aggressive from day one, and it doesn't matter where he is, he knows his role.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Dunn outside. Pass to Sensible. Zubats with a screen on Williams. Here's Sensible. Williams defending. And the Thunder shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. City ends up going with a new group. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Thunder, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position. Check in for Oklahoma City. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Batum's checked in. The Clippers shooting around 45% since the break. Now here's Harden. He's got 16. Puts up a three. And they get it back. To the inside. Kicks it out to Smart. The three. That shot makes him 7 from 14. He's been good tonight.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Williams in the post, defended by Smart. Williams' shot is good.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Harden. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here.
Marcus Smart, assisted by James Harden.
And so it's Oklahoma City. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Cason Wallace out there with Williams. Then it's Jalen Williams. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Abaji in at the four spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Smart passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Williams. Soft touch off the glass. Williams has got 14 points now in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Back to Zubac. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Jones. Beyond the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Abaji. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Smart for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
The kick out to Williams. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Batum, the pass to Jones. Pass to Batum. Post. Back to Batum. On the wing, Jones. Now Zubac. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Yeah, in the paint, Zubac is going to get aggressive and not going to hold back. Put contact on him. He's going through you.
Williams against Batum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And the Clippers making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Pass to Smart. Looking to get back on track. Got a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein.
To the floor for your Thunder, number 21, Aaron Wiggins.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Lets it go from deep. The Thunder with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Jones, the pass to Zubac. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Smart against Williams. And here's Wallace. Back to Williams. Over Smart. Williams misses. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Takes a step back. Done. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Cason Wallace. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. Brent, do you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically who want to achieve greatness, embrace some of those biggest moments, watch, learn, and that's where you grow the most.
On offense, here are the Clippers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Back to Smart. Pass to Zubats. Smart outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Oklahoma City's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Williams in the post, defended by Smart. Launches it. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Smart for 3, drains the triple. Smart's got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Williams against Smart. Floats one up. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
So it's Los Angeles now. Now Smart. So many players in the league have their own podcast. Would you have had one during your career, Brent?
I think so, BA. I think it would have been a lot of fun. I mean, how cool is it to connect to your favorite players or hear stories from guys as the season is going along, than to have these guys available in your earbuds all day, every day.
To the paint. Here's Zubats. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Williams with it. And there's the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Williams has got 41.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Jones with a screen on Williams. Down low. Dort with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Smart with the ball. Watched by Wallace. Outside, Williams hits the trifecta. Williams has got 44.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Here's Smart. Uses the glass on the layup.
And don't judge Smart by his size. A little physicality isn't enough to stop him.
Here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 46.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the layup.
Here's Smart. Batum outside. There's the triple. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Dort finds Williams. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, BA, what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. Driving inside. It's good.
The finesse from Harden there. That's great stuff.
And Oklahoma City shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Back to Wallace. It's Wiggins on the wing. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Harden. Powell sets a screen. Takes a 3. The rebound by Wiggins. And the Thunder shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Dort. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in.
Yo, what's the deal? Appreciate you for tapping in, bro.
Harden finds Powell. Now Dunn. Back to Powell. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's the 3. Oh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Here's Williams. And the shot goes. Williams has got 48.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
The Clippers have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. It's Powell on the wing. Dort defending. On the wing, Harden. 6 to shoot. The deep 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Wallace, right side. Pass to Dort. Back to Wallace. Shot from the wing. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Harden. Good on the 13-footer. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
And we don't see a lot of James Harden in the mid-range, but he is capable of knocking them down.
Williams, long range. No good on the shot. Well, the Clippers shooting pretty well at 45%. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Powell's shot is off. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They show tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Here's Wallace. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
It's incredible. Harden's ability to read the floor and find the weakness.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Williams passes to Wallace. Banked it in off the glass.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Pass to Powell. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Way to bring home that W. Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul.
Yo, how's it going?
Let's get it, MP. go.
Never ride fish. What's your go-to activity? Well, you know, I've been doing a bit of skimboarding. I love it.
Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.